I think, reach younger people at an earlier age, for them to shape their minds in a critical way of looking at these images and what they mean, and how to interpret imagery.
When you want to be a filmmaker, critic, or a general film enthusiast, you won't be watching the film as others do. You're not a casual watcher. You're something more.
I think I'm a special one.
You have powers, and this video will help you to get your powers back and use them. A film's theme is often the most crucial aspect of it. A theme tells us the primary aim or vision of a filmmaker. You should be able to tell if the film's basic appeal is to the intellect, the funny bone, the moral sense, or the aesthetic sense. Also, a theme should be universal, which originally make it a classic. Ask yourself if people still be watching it 20 years from today, and why. A director may do several things, but one goal usually stands out as the most important. Is it pure entertainment, developing a mood or emotional effect, providing a character sketch of a unique personality, criticizing society, provide insight into human nature? Go with the first concern you notice and then explore what else the filmmaker has aimed at it in secondary terms. I know everyone is an expert on this. Every cinephile has once praised Blade Runner 2049 for its cinematography, and maybe even tattooed Roger Deakins' name on their chest. But let's look at this image again. Is it making a clear, powerful, and effective image in a natural way? Or does it self-consciously showing off the skills and techniques of the cinematographer? You need to establish that to what degree a film is cinematic. Is it keeping the image constantly alive and in motion? Is it setting a clear, crisp visual and oral rhythms? Is it creating the illusion of depth and using other special properties of the medium? Editing is similarly complicated as cinematography, but focus on this one thing, that the film you are watching. Is it effectively guiding your thoughts, association, and emotional responses from one image to another, so that smoothness, continuity, and coherence are achieved? There's more to good editing, but this will do for now. Invisible sounds or silence in a film are as important as other sound effects, which we have recently witnessed in Sound of Metal. What a great use of silence and off-screen sound. It shows if we use it effectively, it can enlarge the boundaries of the visual frame or create a mood with the same power. Sound effects are important because they give a sense of reality and a feeling of being there, which I felt a lot in Satin Tango, so keep your ears open for that. For the dialogues part, I would advise you to just enjoy them and listen just like you enjoy an interesting conversation. Later, if you think they are important, then download the script and read it, and identify the purpose of these dialogues. Also, while watching the film, notice the voiceover over soundtracks, like narration and internal monologues, and try to justify their use. If not, could the same information have been conveyed through purely cinematic means? Look for the casting first. Is it right or wrong? Which actors were correctly cast and which actor were not cast wisely, and why? Casting makes or breaks a film. Also look for certain aspects like how well the physical characteristics, facial features, and voice qualities of the actors suited to the characters they were attempting to portray. Now here, consider some caution with respect to each of the starring actors. Does the actor seem to depend more on the charm of his or her own personality, or does he or she attempts to become the character? Is the actor consistently believe in the portrayal of the character, or does he or she occasionally fall out of character? If the actor seems unnatural in the part, is it because he or she tends to be over-dramatic or wooden and mechanical? Is this unnaturalness more apparent in the way the actor delivers the line, or in the actor's physical actions? My basic approach after watching the film: I look out for the director purpose and primary aim for the film. What is the true subject of the film, and what statement, if any, does the film make about the subject? How do all separate elements of the film relate to or contribute to the central purpose of the film? What is the film level of ambition? Is it only for entertainment or has a higher purpose? my personal reaction to the film, and my personal reason for liking and disliking it. Also, please try to develop your own personal criteria for rating or ranking films. For example, try constructing some 5 to 10 questions on what qualities and merits you like in a film and think are essential to a good movie.